Alright, here is my garage sale haul for October 26th, 2019. A couple Bibles, two of them. I always get Bibles. They're usually worth something, especially if they're in good enough condition. This one's huge, and it's got this enormous text. Probably like 20-30 bucks for that. Who knows on that one? Could be worthless. If not, if so, I'll take it to Bookman's. Coming down here, just a bunch of games. Got them like $1 a game. Most of them probably not worth anything because some of them are, like Tiger Woods, whatever. But I always buy GameCube games and I get them. This one's kind of cool, Sega Genesis. But I got these all basically $1 or $2 a game, and look them up. Hopefully I have one or two good ones in there. Not much. Little Lego set opened, but it's all there. This little tiny set actually sells for 20-25 bucks online because it's a Christmas one. Bought this for $5. I think it sells for about 25 to 30. They threw this in because they just had it laying around. This is actually a holster for a Glock 19. I have a Glock 19X, so I thought it would or should fit, and I checked it earlier and it did. Got it for $5. These things cost anywhere from like 25 to 60 bucks, so not too bad. I always pick these up, Sony Discman. I get anywhere from $15 to $45 depending on the model. I think this is a $25 one, if I'm remembering right, last time I had one. These were 50 cents, so I just grabbed them because they'll give me a couple dollars credit for them at Bookman's, if nothing else. Magic the Gathering cards. If I can get them cheap enough, I'll always buy Magic the Gathering cards. Pull out all the rares, look them up. I've had a couple experiences where I bought, $20, $30, $40, $50 worth of Magic the Gathering cards and got $900 for them on Card Kingdom, which is a website that you can sell the cards directly, but you have to look them up and ship them in a certain way. It's a little bit of a hassle, but worth it for 900 bucks. These are 2 stacks of audiobooks. I paid $10 for all those audiobooks. I looked a bunch of them up. There's audiobooks in there. I don't know how long it'll take them to sell. Might be a year, but there's audiobooks in there that go for one of them was $78. A bunch of them are just $20 ones. So big stack of kind of mundane titles, but I hadn't even really looked at them. Super Nintendo games. I paid $15 for 9 Super Nintendo games. Usually I can get 15 to 20 for Mario All-Stars. Sometimes it goes down to 10, depending on how many are listed online. These are probably just going to Bookman's to trade in. I got them thrown in with a deal with the Magic the Gathering cards and a couple of these games. I have no idea. This was a sort of impulse. I felt like sometimes Disney, Winnie the Pooh stuff sells, so I bought it for $1 or $2. And then, kind of my only big purchase of this whole garage sale, and move the box out of my way so I can get to it. This is a long box of comics. This guy had several long boxes in his garage. I asked him if he had any more. He had one long box out, and he's like, "Yeah, I do, I guess." And he pulls these out. And the reason I've moved him around, but the reason I got it was first I was seeing like 75-cent comics, which is, that means they're old. Then I was seeing 35-cent comics, and 35-cent comics equals like 1978-ish. But then somewhere in here, I was seeing some 25 cents, and I was seeing some 10-cent comics. 10-cent comics is 1961, so that's good. Who knows? Could be nothing worthwhile, but it's easy to just look up prices on these. There's a 12-cent comic, I believe. It's easy to look up prices, and all it takes is one gem in here to get me one, $500 comic book, and I'm good. But if nothing else, I'm sure I'll pull out like, a handful of $10 and $20 comics, maybe $100, $200 worth or more. I take the rest to Bookman's and usually probably get whatever they take, 40, 50 bucks worth of credit at least, so kind of no loss to me, really. Usually a gain. I've never lost on comics. I've just made money slowly. Sometimes they don't move too quick, but sometimes you can get lucky and get something worth quite a bit. Anyways, that's kind of it for this week.